and welcome to episode 28 of the H-Bomb and J-Rock unboxing show. Today we're not doing an unboxing. As we mentioned in the previous video, J-Rock and I attended the Wales Comic Con on Saturday and Sunday of last weekend, and we had a wonderful time. There was some issues on Saturday with the queuing system, and that kind of had a knock-on effect. Some guests were late turning up due to travel problems, meaning the photo shoots were pushed back as well, so there were some issues with that. However, Sunday was perfect. Sunday was an amazing day, and we got to meet some fantastic people. We didn't get to meet everyone we wanted to meet just because there was some people had too big a queue. Sting, wrestler Sting, we did get to see Sting. We spoke to Brutus Beefcake, who was in the table next to Sting, or the seat next to Sting, but Sting's queue was far too long. We were never going to get to actually speak to him, especially he was there only on the Saturday. Who we did get to see though is we got to meet Matt Ryan again, play Black Flag, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and most famously, for most people watching this video, he's Constantine in the Arrowverse series of shows. He's a sweetheart. We first met him at the previous con in April, where he posed with J-Rock. J-Rock was Captain Cold. I was dressed as Heatwave, but I was obviously taking the selfie picture. And he didn't have to, but Matt Ryan took my Heatwave gun so he could pose with Josh, J-Rock, as Captain Cold. That was cool. When we spoke to him again this time out, and we mentioned that to him, he remembered doing that, which again was really cool. And Josh's mum, J-Rock's mum, couldn't attend the con, which was a shame. There was some personal issues, she couldn't get to it this time out, but that was the second time she'd missed Matt Ryan. But sweetheart that he is, as we mentioned, he recorded a lovely video for her, just saying hello, which was nice.
Hi Rebecca, this is Matt Ryan. I'm so sorry that you can't be here this weekend, but we're having a fantastic time. The weather's holding out, it's not too cold. Here's me talking about the weather in Wales, typical, eh? But I hope to see you again next time when I'm here. Cheers.
We also met Nicholas Brendan again, gentleman. Got a hug from him, both of us did. He was lovely. We met Sam Jones. Big deal for me. Sam Jones was the Flash Gordon in the 80s movie, which he, apart from a few wrinkles, and his hair's obviously shorter, he's not changed at all. He was fantastic. We also met some Walking Dead people, which was Michael Cudlitz, Scott Wilson, and Stephen Ogg. They were also fun. Stephen Ogg is hilarious. And what was very surprising, end of the convention on Sunday, me and J-Rock heads back to the train station to get the train home, and Stephen Ogg's travelling on the same train as us. That was very cool. Other people we met, Sean Pertwee, Alfred in Gotham, Laura Vandervoot, who was Supergirl in Smallville, but she also played Indigo in the current series of Smallville, the current series of Supergirl, which has had a nice little, it likes to pay respect to previous incarnations of Superman, Supergirl, that kind of thing. There's been a number of people from Smallville in there. The original Supergirl plays this Supergirl's mum. Dean Cain's in there as dad. He was obviously Supergirl. He was Superman in The Adventures of Lois and Clark. We met Richard Brake, who is the Night King in Game of Thrones. Dennis O'Hare from True Blood plays Russell Edgington. Awesome guy. We were Josh, huge Liverpool fan. J-Rock got to meet and get a picture with John Barnes. That was phenomenal for him. We met Justin Lee Collins, who's at the con. He's one of the more regular guests at the Wales Comic Con. Fun guy to talk to as always. SoCal Val, she's been a favourite of mine for 15 years, 10 years definitely, and she was lovely. she was such a sweetheart, taking time to speak to myself and Josh. We met Virgil, who is a Comic-Con meme all to himself. Mitch Pileggi, who was in the X-Files, and one of my favourite films from back in the day, Shocker. A treat for us was also meeting Shelley Bond, who was the original voice of Lara Croft. She was just lovely. She was the sweetest person, and if you ever get a chance to see her, or any of the people I've mentioned so far, or I'm going to mention soon, at a convention, you really should. She's lovely. Kevin McNally, who's one of the supporting leads from Pirates of the Caribbean. We also met and spoke with quite a number of the Overwatch cast, including, but not limited to, Chloe Hollings, Carolina Ravassa, Dolia Gavansky, and Lucy Paul. They were nice as well. And with regards to that was obviously our time at the convention. We dressed up on the Saturday as Mario and Luigi, and we even played Mario Kart dressed as Mario and Luigi, which is as meta as it gets. It was a load of fun. We got to hold got to hold some owls from the Owl Sanctuary that always comes around as well. That was always really cool. Meet up with some cosplay friends. Always a nice barrel of laughs as well. Good group of guys and girls. Then what we've got coming up is the 10th anniversary convention, which is in April. Now, they've only started announcing the guests for this, so obviously there's some names mentioned which are very exciting, and there will be a number of names mentioned and obviously announced between now and April itself. Juliet Landau, who was meant to be at this one but couldn't make it. Quite a few people dropped out, but they had so many guests. It was actually, where would they have put them if they didn't drop out, kind of thing. Work commitments come up, and what are they going to do? They can't knock back work just to attend a convention, so they didn't, which is fair enough. So Juliet Landau was one who was supposed to be here this time, and she was really looking forward to it, to the point that she actually joined the Comic-Con group on Facebook, which was a big deal. She couldn't turn up. However, she's going to be there in April along with James Marsters, who plays Spike. Carice Van Houten from Game of Thrones is going to be there, as is Mark Sheppard, who plays Crowley in Supernatural. So he's my, at the moment, he's my top guest that's going to be there. Apart from two names which I'm going to name at the end, because it's like, where did they come from? Rachel Lee Cook's going to be there. Andrew Devov, who played the Wishmaster, the Jinn, human form of the Jinn in Wishmaster. There was going to be Bree Grant and David Anders, who are both from Heroes. The latter's also from Once Upon a Time. Frankie Muniz is going to be there. Malcolm from Malcolm in the Middle. That was one of those that came from nowhere. As is Amy Jo Johnson, the original Pink Power Ranger from the TV show, which we all grew up with in the 90s. And if you were born and you didn't grow up in the 90s and you're older, doesn't matter, your kids watched it, so you know exactly who she is. Eon Bailey and Tommy Amendola from Once Upon a Time, Pinocchio and Geppetto, respectively. Christian from WWE, who I have met backstage at a 1PW show about 10 years ago, and got a picture with him with the NWA World Heavyweight title, and I'm going to put it here. It's going to pop up round about here, or this side. It's going to pop up here, and it's an atrocious picture of me. It's like deer in the headlights. Oh my god, look at the state of me, kind of thing. But it's there. So I'm looking forward to seeing him again. I'm actually going to print that picture off, or find the original and take it with me, so you can see it and we can all have a laugh at that. But the two big names that are going to be at this convention, which are the WTF, where the hell did that come from, is George Wendt, who's Norman Cheers, and Richard Karn, who is Al from Home Improvements. It's like, that amazing guests, cult guests, and I have no idea where they came from. But that is in April. This is now, so I appreciate you taking the time to listen to me warble on. And what we're going to do now is we're going to put some pictures up of our time at the con, a couple of videos, and if you have any questions about the con, put them in the comments or contact us directly via email. And at the end of the video, there's going to be details. We did mention there was going to be a giveaway, a competition. At the end of the video, there's going to be a photograph of the prizes for the competition, plus details on how to enter. So, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for taking the time to support the channel. Thank you very much for liking and subscribing, sharing, getting other people involved. And we will see you again next week, which will be the last one before Christmas. We will not be doing one on the 23rd, 24th. We won't be doing one on Christmas Eve, just because it's Christmas Eve. So we will be taking a break from there, but we will be doing one on New Year's Eve. So I look forward to seeing you there. The competition will be open until the 30th of December, which I will mention at the end of the video, and we will announce the winner in the new year. So thank you very much, as I said, and goodbye.